Welcome to Super Mega Baseball. I'm Internet Celebrity Brad Pritchard. We are in the playoffs. I'm going to take these games a little more seriously than I did the ones last night. I'd like to win them both. I feel I should have won both games last night. I clearly did not do so. 18 and 14 is a pretty bad regular season record as well. So they've got another pretty good pitcher coming out here. Not amazing, though. And we're back at the friendly confines of Apple Field, which means I'll be able to see the pitches a lot more clearly. So it should be okay. This is Port Gleaming's day to sit out, so bench he goes. Javi Cortez didn't experience a lot of success in his brief appearance, so back in comes Fleet Beefy. And there we go. Nobody's unhappy, but there's got to be some players who were right on the edge because I didn't get any hits last game. I just couldn't hit anything. This time, gonna return to Game 1 form, hit everything. Gonna be smashing things out here. So this is the playoff debut for the legendary Tiger Tent. So rip Slip Vanderwink. Wonder if he got picked up by another team. I wasn't paying quite enough attention to notice. I thought that was gonna be a strikeout, but alas. So, to give you some idea of where I am... Wasting so many pitches. And he finally gets the traditional leadoff base up the middle. Fuck. I'm actually, in terms of my YouTube posting schedule... Bring that pitch. I am actually showing the playoffs from Season 2 while I'm recording the playoffs for Season 3. Got him. Alright, it's a little more like it. Good job, Tiger Tent. I guess I can assume... Oh, geez, not another single up the middle. Probably if you care enough to watch this, probably already watched Season 2 and saw how demoralizing that finish was. And given my demeanor prior to Game 1 of this season, you might think I have diminished expectations, but that is not the case. I expect to win this thing somehow. My team is definitely not as good, though. We got too many old guys who are getting all these statistical downgrades. It seems like having any player in their 30s is a bit risky, so going forward, we're going to be paying a lot more attention to that. A couple hits there. You hate to see it, but Monica's probably about to go tense, and that's not going to help. I'm not yet, maybe. Here's Cat Stanza. Alright, that'll keep Cat Stanza from getting depressed. It's like a nice double into center there. If that was Modica, I could have gone for third. Now, maybe I could have there, but I didn't want to risk it. Hammer's not close to 10, so that's good news. Hey, I didn't swing at something. That's gonna not sneak through. He can't run, so we're gonna have one more shot at it here. All we need, Filet, he's an RBI, man. Just hit a donger. Whatever, we don't need a single. Oh, that was the pitch, and I swung way too early. Alright, 2 strikes. I felt I had to swing, even though that was definitely high, and I could have let it go. That's a mojo down for Filet. You hate to see it. So there's one good scoring opportunity wasted. Guy's not giving me any breaks. Tiger Tent. Tiger Tent threw 16 pitches, which is a little more than I'd like. But this guy seems to have little interest in swinging at pitches. Couldn't just keep it up, huh? Even Fleet Beefy can't get to this. Could have tried diving, but the risk of it going past me was a little too high for my comfort. Alright, that was nice. That one was caught on the fly. Let's get a double play here and finish the inning. Guy's very strict. Almost had it, Modica. Almost had it. Oh, he couldn't get it, so we can't go to second on that. But 2 down. Blows the heat by him. So Tiger Tent's pretty far off from getting locked in, unfortunately. But that should help a little bit. Drift in a little bit, alright. There we go. Relatively easy inning. Gave up one hit, of course, but Lloyd Cook, he's not going to become tense, I wouldn't think. There's a base up the middle. They love to see it. At this point, I don't really want to injure any of their pitchers, because they're really the only one starter. Well, I wouldn't mind. If it's still early in the game, I could burn through their bullpen a bit. But this pitcher will not be coming up in the rotation again for the series, so unless you can injure their first starter, injuries aren't that big of a deal. Here's Wankerstein. Oh, I had it. I was a little slow. This guy's throwing a lot of strikes, which I appreciate. With my swing frequently style of batting, oh, it did get through. And they're going to be out at second, unfortunately, because I thought I was going to catch that. But a run will come in, so what can you say? Here's Eel Soup. He's probably right about to be tense as well. And that's not going to help. Yeah. Little too aggressive there. And the much reviled Lubbock chops. Oh, but he strokes a single to right. You gotta like that. So Mordecai's gonna have a chance with the runner on in scoring position.
Now batting, the third baseman, Medoka.
It's well hit, but she doesn't have the power to do that, so that's gonna be caught at the warning track or thereabouts. Damn, right at the fence. Too bad on that one. Got one run. I would have liked to see it just a little bit more. Alright, Eel Soup looks like she's got this one. Also, their pitcher seemed to be quite resilient. He was giving up a lot of hits, but he did not get tense. Tiger 10 already at almost 30 pitches, though. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. The Duke is still fresh, so we got him. Oh boy, I don't know how that happened there, but it worked. He just calmly accepted his fate, which I think is the sporting thing to do. I don't think I'm getting that. Not even the Gold Glover can do it. Hammer Long Ball is acting like he can get him, and it really wasn't that far off. That was a good effort. So that was right after he got the mojo up, the immediate mojo down. That sounds familiar. Alright, just wasting these pitches. Come on! Will you just stop, you cretin? Alright, there we go. So I'll be surprised if Tiger Tent can make it much beyond 6 innings. He's already just thrown too many pitches. Unless they start, swinging a bit more and some grounders like I deserve. Nice little hit there by, who was that? Cat Stanza? And the hammer drives one to center as well. The base hits are coming. No dongers yet, though. We got Filet Jones coming up. He loves having 2 runners on. That's what he's known for. But he is tense now, which is kind of a bummer. Still got plenty of power in this bat, though. Oh, you motherfuckers. Well, advancing both the runners with only 1 out is not the worst thing in the world. Here's Lloyd Cook. Oh, really? Alright, well, gets the run in. Not the way I wanted to do it. I thought that was a better swing than it appeared to be, but apparently not. Here's Fleet Beefy. Alright, Fleet Beefy drives in another run with a beautiful shot to right center there. And suddenly it's 3-0. Suddenly. 3-0 Sirloins. Come on, Wankerstein. Drive him home. That's well hit, but not well hit enough. I don't know what more I expected to do with that one. That seemed like a pretty good swing, but not quite there. Sirloins keep pouring it on. You love to see it. Tiger 10, the stamina's still fine. Wow, that's gone. They decided they wanted to score, though. And they did, because that pitch was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. No particular reason why you should anticipate a 2-seam fastball. I almost never throw those on the first pitch, but they did, so here we are. Anything to make sure that Tiger Tent doesn't stay locked in. That's pretty much their philosophy, I think. Not to take anything away from the guy who hit it. They got some pretty good batters on this team. Not sure if he was one of them, but probably was, given he was the cleanup hitter. Nice catch by Tiger Tent. 2 down.
Now batting the right fielder, Rod Force.
If this gets close, I'm going to probably regret not getting a few more runs in those last 2 innings because I certainly had some opportunities. Hey, you'll sit with a nice throw. Almost a 1-2-3 if you ignore that donger. Heel Soup needs a hit.
Number 29.
Why? Well, if I want to hit, why would I swing at that? She's definitely going to be tense after that one. No, she's so resilient.
Now batting the catcher, number 4.
Swing at that. Whoa, that pitch completely baffled me, obviously. I had no idea where that was going, and it didn't look good. That gets Bartholomew back to neutral. Why? Why am I doing these things? So my good batting definitely dried up that inning because I swung at a lot of bad pitches. Well, the traditional leadoff base hit up the middle, huh? At least it wasn't a donger. Just swung at that. Nobody expects 2 curveballs in a row. That's a good looking pitch. Let's get a double play and finish this inning off. Up to 51 fucking pitches. It's too many. Like, in real baseball, I mean, well, back in the 90s when I watched baseball, it's been a while since I've done much of that. A pitcher throwing over 100 pitches was not unusual at all. I think they've gotten a little more careful with pitch counts at this point in baseball history. If anybody actually watches baseball, let me know, because I have not watched a baseball game in years. I think that's the case. Nice play there by Monica. Ooh, a little early on that one. Also on that one. Ugh, forkball. It's a damn shame to see my hitting suddenly turn bad. I need to snap out of it here. I don't think that's going to do it. That one got way farther inside than I anticipated. What am I doing? What am I doing? Can't say I have a great deal of fondness for how that inning went. Their pitcher's going to be locked in soon if I don't snap out of this shit. This guy resisted the temptation to hit a single, which I appreciate. If I can get 3 outs and 3 pitches, we can get another inning out of Tiger Tent. But you're going to have to help me out by swinging with some of these pitches, okay, buddy? Don't hit them fair. Or sorry, don't hit them foul. Hit them fair. And that's not going to help me. Fleet Beefy's on his horse, but there's no stopping the double here. Got an arm on that guy. That's going to put some pressure on me. Obviously, double play is not in the cards. Let's go tackle this guy. I didn't miss him this time. That was probably the most shameful moment in Sirloins history. That would go foul. Strikeout would be not bad. Give it to me. They didn't give it to me. It was still an out. We'll take it. And escapes the jam, which is good, but I gotta start hitting. Boyd Cook's a great place to start. Well, his mojo's down. I don't think he's hurt. I hope not, at least. I don't really want them taking him out at this point. Let's see what they do. Oh, he's down to rattle and they're going to leave him in. That's exactly what I like to see. That one I didn't feel like I hit that hard. Usually when you see that comebacker jack a pitcher up, it's a far more violent pitch. Fleet Beefy bouncing back nicely from his disappointing Game 1 performance. His little time on the bench did him a world of good. A little slowdown creeping into my life. Why'd I swing? Explain that to me. Why did I do it? Mojo down. You hate to see it. Come on, Eel Soup. Get us another run here. We could use some insurance. Pitch out. What do you think I'm going to do here? You're going to walk her? They want to get the Lubbock Chops? Yeah, Lubbock Chops has got a hit in this game. She doesn't. This is Lubbock Chops' time to shine. And he does it. He gets a base up the middle. It wasn't everything I dreamed of, but it gets a run in, so we'll take it. Great game by Lubbock Chops. And second baseman, I'm going to be right there. That's probably the last we'll see of Draculo. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll... Alright, we'll try to get the 7th inning out of Tiger Tent. Maybe they'll give us another shot at him. I doubt it. But you never know with them. Managerial decisions by the AI are sketchy at best. Went after my teammates there. I don't appreciate that. And gets the strikeout. Nice job. Done by Tiger Tent. Mojo down for that fellow. Still freezing them with those fastballs. And another strikeout. Man, Tiger Tent's getting stronger, perhaps. He is locked in now, which is very helpful. Umps even getting in on the act, helping me out a bit. I was hoping to be another strikeout, but Cat moved my reticule there a little bit. Not have given him the opportunity to do so. 4-1 heading to the bottom of the 7th. Great outing for Tiger Tent. Just gave up that one rando home run. Wow. Now give me another shot at the pitcher. You got to appreciate that. Shouldn't have swung. Shouldn't have swung, kitty cat. Why did I swing? I'm letting these opportunities pass me by. Maybe Hammer can seize the moment. He hit it really hard. All right. Well, he's going to go for the double. Hopefully this guy's not like amazing at throwing, but he chugs on in there. Great job with the old man legs. Here's a man who needs a hit. And I didn't get it. I shouldn't have hesitated there so much. I'd get him back to second. Come on, Lloyd. We need runs. Yeah, Hammer's not going anywhere on that one. He's done enough running for one game. Oh. And another opportunity passes me by. So I have to answer the question, what do we do? Do we stick with Tiger Tent? Or is it time for the Duke? I do not know. I think it's... Let's see if we can get a little more work out of Tiger Tent. It is the top of the order. One hit and he's out of here. Where? Yeah, he's out of here. So, 7 innings of work there. Nicely done. Oh, wait. Looks like Screw Powers is ready to go. I probably should... I promised the Duke I'm putting in the Duke. He's got these curveballs from another world. A slider that people have only dreamt of. And a fastball that looks a lot like a changeup. But he got him with the strike 3 on the fastball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nairu Wanga.
They just don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with that pitch. I got away with it. Nice. Down in the dirt. He might swing anyway. He opted against it. Another fastball. It's very intimidating with the power of the Duke. Not intimidated. All right. You hate to see the tying runner at the plate. What? Guy became a Tiger Tent fan eventually. I think he pretty clearly. Double play, not quite there, unfortunately.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Stanley.
All right, 2 strikes on the batter. That's when we go with the inside slider. Get it nice and oh, and the strike 3. The Duke gets out of the jam. Nicely done.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Are they going to bring in a new pitcher? They're just going to keep rocking with it. They're going to keep rocking with this guy. I really appreciate that, but obviously I've failed to capitalize. God, it was so slow. Run, Fleep! Oh. Mojo up, he got back from rattled. It's all my fault. Oh my God, these hits! They're terrible. All right, Eel Soup, let's get you a hit. And we did it. Base it up the middle for Eel Soup, and it's going to be one more shot for Lubbock Chops, who, frankly, is in contention for one of the players of the game. I think you can pretty much mark down Tiger Tent for one of them. He's Mr. Single. All right, I admit that was a strike. Why did I swing? I regret it. I think even Lubbock Chops can run this one out, and he does. Infield single for Lubbock Chops. And here's someone else who's been struggling. Let's get her fixed up here. Why? And then I swing at that like a moron? Surely she's tense now. No. What's her magic? How does she do that? All right, let's see if the Duke can finish this one off with just terrifying moonball after moonball. Then the low heat. I don't trust him with the high heat, let's be honest. That's right to the Gold Glover. One down. He's just frozen. He thought he saw something, but there was nothing there to hit. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky you got away with that one. A lot of umpires would have called that a strike. All right, here's Eel Soup. Oh, beautiful throw. It's good. Need every bit of that power. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 74.
And there it is. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Duke. 2 great innings of work for him, and the Sirloins have done it. I'm not particularly proud of the way in which I accomplished it. Was not very impressed with myself. But the pitching was good, obviously. The hitting was good at first, suddenly terrible. So that's unfortunate. Rough outings for Hayata and Filet Jones and Wankerstein. There are going to be some unhappy players there. Nice outing from Tiger Tent. He is the first star of the game. Somehow their guy with that 1 home run gets to be the second star, and they've robbed Lubbock Chops. His run didn't matter. All of my runs mattered. Sort of. Really only the first 2 if you're being real precise about it, but... Oh, no network connection? Bullshit, because I'm not getting any star points. So yeah, the other series is already over. The Freebooters swept, so we're not going to be watching any of these games, I guess. Let's just see what happens. Figure one game at a time. Buzzards take a little lead, but can't hold on as the Jacks slip by. And let's see if the Heaters... Well, maybe we should watch to see if the Heaters can complete the sweep. What do you think? I've got some Jameson Irish whiskey in the tiny bottle. Feels like drinking a beer, but it's whiskey. It's wonderful. Yeah, let's watch it. I'm in the mood. Oh man, look how bad the Platypies hitting is this season. No wonder they're not really winning. It looks like they've got some old players as well, and they've got some new players that didn't see last year. But yeah, their hitting is gross. Okay, I can see why they're down 2-0.
The second baseman, Kitty Kaufman.
Kitty Kaufman remains a bit of a monster. She's batting 500. She's a tough out. She's kind of got a lot going for her, but she just took 2 strikes really quickly there. And blast that one to second, but I can't remember his first name. I don't know if his name's Bass or Bass, but he made the play. Luke Michaels, his stats have remained pretty strong. He had a big drops like my players did. 2-1. I don't think I'm familiar with this pitcher. She's terrible. Her name's Hannah Hogswind. She's got the full count here. Blue Michaels is a whiffer, though. Ooh, but he wisely checks off on that one. Here's Bobby Bash. His stats, I believe, are in decline. I think his contact used to be a little bit better than that. So this could be I don't know, even with the lack of pop in the platypi bats, this pitch is pretty bad. And actually, her best stat, and she's still just throwing balls on every pitch. She's walked 2 straight. That one on 4 straight pitches. Hogswind needs to go back to the farm. When I look at the top of their order, you would think that their batting stats are real good. Because all these players so far, I mean, Kitty Kaufman has absolutely no power. But these other two have good power and contact. Here comes a stolen base, and it... Wow, botched the throw. Runners advance to second and third. Looking rough in the first inning for Hannah Hogswind, and she just almost drilled him. He should have taken that one to the chest. Feels like he's got a good paunch on him, but I guess he knew he was just going to get a hit, so 1 run will come in. It's so hard, there's no way a second runner does. There's the mojo down. This could be a bloodbath. All right, now here's where things start to get bad. Willie Bacon is okay, but I wouldn't want him on my team batting 5th. But, did well there. They're not catching that, or are they? Wow. Nice job by whoever that was in center field. I think they were able to get to it. But it is a sac fly. Another run comes in. It's 2-0 Platypi. Right, dum-dum? As Tenacious Turnip suggested, this is a pun of lend a hand, which I'm not sure why you'd make a pun about that. It's not like that's such a cool expression, lend a hand. Let's name a player after that. I'm not seeing it. So I think that was a failure in creativity. I think she's been in the game since 1, though. She's been around a time or 2. I actually have some more in this big bottle of Jameson, so I should finish that first. Jameson, Irish whiskey in at least 2 sizes. And Fabio Fabulo has fucked me up in the past. That was a nice catch by Bloop. Runner fast enough to get it out, though. His stats aren't amazing. He definitely blitzed me in the playoffs last season. Nelly Roquefort here is another leafy lad who looks like he can do some hitting. He's got a hell of an eye on him, too. He's actually not from France, as his name might suggest. He is... Actually, he's in the witness protection program, and he wanted to take the name Roquefort for his love of Roquefort cheese. I'm unfamiliar with the work of Hank Hart. That throw... Oh, I thought I had him. There are very few cross-league games. That's not how you say it, but whatever, you get the point. So I don't know if I've ever even played the Heaters. I don't think I have. Maybe I probably have, but you don't play every team in the other conference every season. Little pop up there. Are they going to dare to run home? They do dare, and I think they'll make it. Yeah, they're not going to try to stop them. So, Heaters get 1 back, 2-1. This guy is on fire, and he's a beast. He's good when he's not on fire, so I don't want anything to do with this guy. If we end up ultimately making it to the World Series, and we play the Heaters, which I don't really want to do, they kind of scare me. I hope that he cools down a bit. I don't need this on fire. But he struck out. All right, that'll help push him down a little bit. But he still didn't go back down. But looking at this 5th hitter compared to Wally Bacon, you can see that the depth of hitting on the Heaters goes a bit farther. That was not much of an effort by those last 2. But 1 run on the board. And both teams only have 1 hit. It's just it's been some walks and some stolen bases. It's that Billy Bean baseball. Not really. It's old-timey baseball that nobody plays anymore. So Hannah Hogswind, excuse me. Looking a little rough. Having a hard time throwing strikes. Her ponytail is perhaps a bit disheveled. Let's use the strikeout there. That's a good confidence booster.
Now batting the catcher.
Look at this guy. I mean, he's tired just because he's a catcher, and they didn't put in a replacement. How bad must their replacement be? I wonder if I can see other teams' rosters. Kind of got a hold of that one, though, didn't he? That's unbelievable with his stats. Huh. I can't believe he just hit a home run. But there's some sort of plot by the people at Metalhead Studios to make sure the Platypi win, even though they don't deserve it.
Now batting the pitcher, Fabulous.
He's got the same haircut as Fleet Beefy, by the way. Didn't look too confident there. He's no Fleet Beefy when it comes to hitting. It's going to be a long journey for Hannah Hogswin to get back to neutral now. Even at neutral, she is not impressive. Two and one. Blasting, that will drop in. No way the center fielder's getting to that one. So we got 1 on with 2 outs with their only decent batters coming up. So there's still a bit of danger here.
The shortstop, Luke Michaels.
Luke Michaels, awfully intimidating for a man named Luke. Stolen base, looks to be successful. I feel like stolen bases are often successful. I know I rarely, if ever, stop anyone, but my catchers have terrible arms. Their catcher has a really good arm. That runner is fast as hell, too, so. And a walk here is obviously not the worst thing in the world until you give up a home run in the next at-bat, then it turns into the worst thing in the world. That pitch was not competitive.
Now batting the first baseman, Bobby Back.
Ooh, hit right at him for the 3rd out, so she escapes that with only one extremely unlikely run. Still, my mind still boggles that piece of trash hit a donger. And you gotta say that as a 6-hitter, Dion Base is pretty good because any player who's got 2 extremely high stats, even if the 3rd one's trash, is effective if you properly, I feel like. 2 and 1. 2 and 2. You can see that that was a close one. Fabulo here gains a lot of strength from his rotund butt, which he frequently touches. This is quite the duel here. His crotch grab, so he's not a man of class. That should slop in there. Nope, it will not. I was wrong.
Now batting the right fielder, Irene Fast.
I would think that Irene Fast, she is fast, but she's not as fast as someone named Fast should be. Easy little pop out there. Looking like a routine 2nd inning for the Platypi. Raffy Slaps is a pleasant name, not quite good enough for me to select it. And that was like another fly out. No, I'm wrong. That is not a fly out. It's a donger. Even after I said it wasn't a fly out, I didn't think it was a home run. I still thought it was going to hit the fence. But somehow it creeps over the wall. 418 feet's a lot of home runs. So sorry about that, Raffy Slaps. Get a better number. You're not an offensive lineman. Whoa, they took out their pitcher after 2 innings? That's wild. And just to put in this guy? Why would you do that? This could be the downfall of the Heaters. If the Platypi can win this game, and work through their whole bullpen, which over the course of 7 innings is pretty fucking doable, that could leave the Heaters in a lot of trouble. Fincher got hit at least. Could leave them in a lot of trouble for the rest of the series. But the Heaters maybe just going all out to try to get the win here. If they do, it'll pay off. I don't like the name Rays Rufo either. But important things to note. I'm wearing my Dayton Flyers t-shirt today, which makes me feel stronger and better looking and a lot of things. But after a huge Obi top and dunk, actually on multiple occasions I believe, Ryan Mikesell raised the roof in a gesture not seen since the late 90s. It was amazing. He was just a little kid back then. He remembered it well. All right, this pinch hitting move is starting to look brilliant if this guy gets a hit, but he did not. Now it doesn't look brilliant. Sweetheart, you don't need to squawk at me. It's unnecessary. Wow! They got this guy who isn't full stamina and is really good. So maybe I'm not being fair to their strategy, but I don't know. I'm not sure I can get with a strategy where you take your pitcher out after 2 innings. Now, in real baseball, I do feel like there's room for experimentation with that kind of shit. Don't squawk at me, buddy. And I think a few teams have tried it in the past. I think it's a really interesting idea to not follow the normal model. In this game, I don't think that's valid. Your relief pitchers just do not have enough stamina to pitch long innings. Now, if you got some of those starting / relief pitchers, I would assume they have better stamina. I don't know. I've never had one of those guys on my team. And Joseph Broseph is mowing him down here. That'll be the second out. I think it's a desperate sprint to the finish line here for the Heaters. They have to get a few more runs, but it's not like the pitcher's dominating or anything. They can get 4 innings out of this guy, maybe. Or if they have a bunch of other good relievers, which they may well have. I don't remember what their team stat on that was. Hello, buddy. 2-2. Throwing too many pitches here, though. That does go fair. Linda Hand's pretty fast. Not fast enough. All right, so he gets the 1-2-3 inning, which is what he desperately needed. Of course, if the Heaters just score 1 run every inning, they'll probably be in pretty good shape. So I always take my catchers out when they dip from fit to well. Computer doesn't necessarily do that. And you can probably make an argument that I shouldn't either, but I believe what happens is after this game, well, you won't go down another full level after this game. It is probably something I should consider. Ojo up for Fabio. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. I don't care who wins this game. It doesn't matter. This is the semifinals. There's still so much baseball to be played. I'm a little worried. I'm going to win my series, okay? Let's just establish that right now. I will win because I'm in it. I'm back in it. I'm a little worried because the freebooters swept their opponent. They probably got a bunch of guys who were locked in, hopefully not on fire, but you can't rule it out. Fabio's throwing a lot of pitches here, too. He's up over 50 in the 3rd inning. That is absolutely terrible. His stamina is just a little above half, like maybe 55%, but he's the strikeout there. Had a relatively easy inning, so that's a bit of a relief, I'm sure, but he's not going to be able to stay in past 5 or 6 innings. He'll be coming up to bat this inning. I'd be shocked if they pinch hit for him, but it's not out of the question. With him back to neutral, I can't see that happening. But the AI works in mysterious ways. Joseph Broseph is looking pretty tough here. But his stamina won't stay up there. It just doesn't work that way. So here's Frank Battery, who somehow hit a home run. I'm still in absolute shock that that's a thing that happened. How did he do it? And he gets a base hit. Suddenly he's an all-star. He's better than Port Gleaming. See if they try a bunt here. Oh, they actually did take him out. He's gone. I guess they feel the existential threat that the Heaters are proposing here. Pinch hitter's pretty good. I feel like they should find a place for him in the field. Stolen base looks unsuccessful. Wow. That would make me regret pulling my pitcher. As with that. Wow. Joseph Broseph just took it. Look at this guy. He's rattled. Oh, I think the Platypi made a crucial mistake here. Because the managers are so dumb. Some of the dumbest people to walk this earth. Not sure who are considered among the dumber managers in professional baseball history. I can't even think of an example. Was the Mets guy, Valentine, was he stupid? He seemed kind of stupid, right? That was a long time ago. He made quite a career for himself in Japan after he stopped being the manager of the Mets. He might still be there. I can't believe it. Look at his stamina too. You can't see it, can you? But it is less than half. He's got an 81 ERA, which I mean that's pretty healthy. Why would you put this guy? Is this the best you've got? Why would you even pinch hit for your pitcher if this is what you have to do? This is insane. None of this makes any sense. I think the Platypi have given up on their season, honestly. Wow, I can't believe we got a strikeout. You got a mojo up. And maybe they're playing that 4D chess. Look at him go. Now that he's tense. I mean, actually, his stats would be fine if he weren't both tired and with bad mojo. They would be normal. They wouldn't be good or anything. This feels like cheating. There's just no way this guy's this good. Alright, 2-2. This guy's accuracy, you probably can't see it, but it's not much. It's the second out, though. His ERA is also rapidly declining after those 2 outs. He's going to have it down in the single digits soon. They're not going to take this guy out, are they? Know that they're going to live with it. It's down to 40.5. He's cut it in half. It's pretty good. Looks like the inning's pretty much over here, though. I don't think Joseph Brosep's going to get it done. And he did not. This is shaping up to be a good one, but I feel like there's so much more possibility for offense, and we can't really tell what's happening yet. Joseph Broseph is probably still pretty strong for at least this inning, and I would at least try to keep him in for the next, but his stats are going to be declining pretty quickly. He needs to get these people out in a hurry, and that is not going to be helpful, I don't... Well, I was wrong. That's plenty helpful. I am doing a terrible job of predicting which hits in the outfield are going to be caught. Oh, looks like the whiffer is going to be in trouble here. 0-2 count. Didn't whiff on that one, though. I thought that was going to be whiffed. Avoids temptation there. And he gets a base hit. And something of a shocking upset and probably pretty bad news for the Heaters. Here's the terribly mediocre Bobby Bash. He's also extremely pale. It's because he's got a skin condition. Just being out here in the sun, he has to lather on multiple layers of the most intense sunscreen he can find. Otherwise, his skin actually lights on fire. He's not a vampire exactly, but some sort of vampire relative. I would love to see a pickoff attempt work. I mean, obviously in a game that I'm playing, wow, terrible bet. It will never happen. 1, I don't throw pickoff attempts. 2, I don't try to steal bases. The chance of seeing a successful one in my... Wow, they got some... I would not have put this guy in right now, but this guy's great. They have some really good relievers who are all got good mojo. This guy is like, I mean, God, he's got almost all 3 of his stats just almost maxed out. Can they get the double play? Yes, they can. So, despite my skepticism of that move, it really worked out for him. Let's see if these guys can get anything done against this exhausted and terrible pitcher. I mean, seriously, he's down to about 1/4 stamina. He's just having no problems. It's fucking bizarre. Full count. And there it is, another easy pop out. How does he do it? How can you be this bad and this effective? I mean, obviously, I've had some times when I've really struggled to get hits against bad pitchers. And here comes a new pitcher who, not quite max stamina either. Stats are a lot better, and she's neutral. But she's not going to last for long either. If there is a game 4, I think both teams' starters are going to have to do a lot of work. That's not a good start for him. Now they got this chump, so that's not that good. Close. My house is getting hot. I think I need to turn on the air conditioner, which I think is probably really critical information for you, the viewer, to know. Wow. I feel like I should have let that one go. How fast is this runner? I wasn't paying that much. Oh god, the runner was super slow. That was definitely a hit and run attempt, which is interesting because like hit and run's not like an option you select in this game, right? It's just something you can do. But if you do it with a runner that slow, you're basically committed to swinging no matter what and trying to make contact. So he's not going to make it on a stolen base.
The first baseman, Masha Donga.
Nice pitch there by Carlisle Bauer. Of course, he's the scion of the Eddie Bauer family, and that should be the inning. Is Eddie Bauer even a brand that exists anymore? I don't feel like it is. Remember they have like you used to have like Eddie Bauer branded like Fords or something, or Chryslers. I can't remember what car was had the Eddie Bauer outfitting on it, but that was a thing. I don't feel like Eddie Bauer is real anymore. Because they were really preppy chic back in the day. Full count. Never Walker is composed. But he walked him anyway. He had his accuracy was maxed out there pretty much, but he couldn't get it done. So good pitchers are bad pitchers are good. I don't know what's going on here. What a catch. I think that if the Heaters lose this one, even if they get to batter the bullpen a bit, they're probably going to really regret it because they had so many opportunities. And their relievers are a fucking murderer's row. Pitch out. It didn't even look like a pitch out. Okay. 3-1. Seems like that pitch out was perhaps a bad idea, but Composed gets his accuracy way up there, but he hits it right in the gap. I know how that feels. Runner will not be able to advance to third. Oh, nice arm on that player as well. This guy seems awfully confident for being trash, but he is 2 for 2 with a home run and a donger, so that's only got him back up to neutral. His stats are still terrible at neutral. This could be a return to form here. Resting pitch. Got a hold of that one. Maybe he's just the best player ever. I don't know. Yeah, he is what he is actually. He got lucky on 2 at-bats, not again. Will they take the pitcher out? They will! They're bringing someone with high power and nothing else. Donger here would put the Heaters in a real hole. And of course, he's one of the players that the sexists at Metalhead Studios have forced to wear a cage on her helmet, because that's something that women have to do because women have to be protected from baseballs to the face and men don't. Alright, so they're bringing in their good reliever who fucked me up in our World Series last year. It's Remington Sharp. He's good. So their plan has somehow worked out. Their terrible pitchers stopped the bleeding, and now they've got a good pitcher for at least a little while. He's a little bit tired as well, as you can see, though. He's not going to be able to keep us up for long. Can't see him making it past the 7th. But that's a good start for him, nonetheless. Irene Fast not having herself a good time. She's also wearing the patriarchy-mandated face cage. Wow, that one was really close. I thought that was a strike. She should just take all these pitches. Take this one. Yeah. Take this one. Who cares? Maybe I'll get a walk. That was actually a fantastic at-bat by Irene Fast. Getting him to throw 8 pitches like that, or sorry, 6 pitches, I can count, is good. His stats are cratering. His stamina is already way down below 50%. Ooh, nice catch. That would have ripped my face off, but I'm not very coordinated. Will they leave the pitcher in? They will not. They'll bring in Carlton Starr. They do need a run, so I can't really fault them in this case. They need to score. Stolen base looks wildly... Nope, made it. The throw was a little high. I had a hard time getting that one down. But this guy's got to get a hit or it's all a waste of time. 2-2. Ooh, I thought that might have been a good one to hit, but he couldn't quite get it in play. And a base it up the middle. Are they going to send the runner home? They will. There'll be no play at the plate. Tied up at 3. So this looks like the season might be falling apart for the hated platypi. This can't be right. Oh my god, okay. So we're back to terrible pitchers. I mean, Remington Sharp was already exhausted. He was gassed. But this is not going to help. Let's see if Ray's Rufo can get it done. He cannot. Brown's out to third. Wow. We are tied at 3. This is a barn burner. Look at this, though. Okay, so this game is, who knows who's going to win. This is one of the worst pitchers I've ever seen. Who's also rattled. This is the top of the order he's facing, so he can just get bombed. He's a little tired, too. That pitch looked like it was wonderful, but he's got nothing. Oh, he's not got bad mojo. He's hurt. Jesus Christ. At this point, just put in one of your starters. You still have a 4th starter who hasn't played, but I mean, it doesn't work quite that way. I think I've discussed this before. It doesn't really work that way because players don't recover if you finish your series early. So if they put in their 4th starter, the next series wouldn't start for a few days, right? Like quite a few, because the other semifinal has to happen. And it's not a sweep like this one is. So he would have time to recover, but that's not how the game treats it. They caught him. It happened. Let's see this rundown. Oh, it's going to be anticlimactic. Well, maybe not. You can still make it, buddy. You can do it. Oh, come on, go! Oh, you're so slow. All right, there it was. Successful pickoff attempt. That's good news for DeAndre Downhill, because he's not feeling good. He would probably just like to go back to the bench. It is only the top of the 7th here. There's still lots of time left in this game, and that'll be caught. Given the the just disarray the bullpens are in, there could still be another 10 runs in this game, honestly. If one of these teams just goes off, it could easily happen. This Walt Huckster, I mean, he clearly, based on his name, got into this league through fraud, not through baseball ability. He's so tired. All right, full count. Oh, but he gets the first out somehow. He's once again frauded his way into an out. How does he do it? And here's the mediocre Hank Hart. He's okay when he's feeling healthy, but... That's going to go foul. As an out of the field of play foul, not just regular foul. Oh, couldn't make the catch? That Blue Michaels? Jesus, Blue. Usually, against me, you always make that catch. Here, you're just throwing shit around. Mantonio is a pretty tough name, and I think that people in the real world should start naming their babies Mantonio. It's a lovely name for a boy or a girl. This is a good opportunity here for the Heaters. Well, this pitcher is not tired. You have to give her that. She's a starter, so this is bad. Like, really, really bad. They've definitely compromised their ability to compete in any hypothetical future games, but that worked out well. 2 down. The Heaters haven't scored the run to take the lead just yet, so. But Hugs Lovell, despite her terrible stats, does have enough stamina to make it through the game. And the threat is eliminated. Hugs did it. This game is fucking wild. There's a crab from Bull Crab Shack, I hope. And they got a starter slasher. I don't know if he's regularly a starter or a reliever, but he's bad as well. And he's extremely tired, so I'm assuming he's a starter normally, but I'm not sure about that. And he starts off with 3 straight balls. How will either team get through this game? They're going to run out of pitchers and be disqualified. Apologies again to the Bacon family. I did at one point in this game refer to him as Wally Bacon. Not the first time I've done that, but... Hey, you threw a strike. Way to go, buddy. Felix Farman is also completely exhausted, by the way. He's about 1/3 stamina. He threw that one about like I would throw. That was impressive. He does throw a strike, and it's going to be caught. Impressive job by the farmhand. Who's going to pitch the ninth is my question.
Now batting, the right fielder.
If the Heaters loses, I think there'll be a lot of recriminations all around, like when I lose a game after facing a bunch of terrible pitchers. Doesn't feel right. Oh man, the cat hair. Pitches. And not going to get to that one. But cuts it off. Throws to third. This might work. No, not quite. Great throw, though.
Now batting,
All right, this time turn on the air conditioning.
Fitz McKinney.
Stolen base. Run coming home, and they're going to score. The Platypi have taken the lead.
Batting, the catcher.
If the Platypi hold on to win,
Now pitching, number 43.
this is wild. I've never seen teams go through pitchers like this. They finally got a good one out here in Maisie Fowler. She's good and shit. But it's kind of a little too late after you squandered the lead. But gets the third out with ease. So they're all set up for the ninth, but they got to get a run. And they don't need it now. They can wait till the ninth. But
Now batting, the
these teams have really compromised their ability to compete next game. So if there's next game, I'll be watching it. It'll be exciting. This will be another... Well, either the starters will do well. It should be their number 4 starters. They shouldn't be any good, though. So it could be a very exciting affair as a bunch of pitchers with completely dead arms go out and tried desperately to get a single out. I'm kind of low-key cheering for the Platypi here because I really want to see a Game 4 in this one.
now batting, the third baseman, Rafi Slat.
Hugs here is vulnerable, though, just the fact that she's a terrible pitcher. And it's not looking good for her so far. That's 2 base hits to start off the inning.
Now batting,
Oh, is Maisie's gonna hit because they don't have any more pitchers, so I think that's smart, honestly. Just bunt it out, yeah. A very lucky walk. Her accuracy's terrible. So far, it's going very well. I wouldn't even try to successfully bunt. I would just sit here and take my pitches and hope she walks me. Which seems to be her philosophy as well. She got an aggressive batting stance for someone who's not really trying. And she does walk! Holy shit!
now batting, the center fielder,
We got the real hitters coming up. I don't see how the Platypi survive this, but I've seen it happen before, so. That's deep. Grand slam. Leaving their pitcher in was brilliant. Getting a grand slam is always awesome. And I think the series is over. There will be no Game 4 that I really, really did want to see.
number 12.
She's down to rattled. Now that I don't think the Platypi are going to come back, I'm hoping that the Heaters put on 10 to 15 runs in this inning. Just lay it on them.
Now batting, the catcher, Hank Hart.
That's up.
Sure was up.
Ball high.
And they do have 0 outs. This inning could go on forever.
Nope. Take that.
You can see that he was really laughing at her there. Here's Mantonio.
Fielder, Mantonio Lebo.
That's outside.
That was a close one. I think they should give her a break there, honestly. Because they gave her a break there, so they got it back.
Nope. High.
I don't want to Like, you see the catcher there, he's wearing a sleeve only on his right arm. I don't like that look much. I don't think I would rock that. And another walk. This is just, put it in a different picture. Do it. Do it. You know I want to see it.
The first baseman, Masha Donga.
Head up. Ball high.
Might never throw a strike again, honestly.
Inside.
Come on, walk home a run.
Nope. Ball.
There you go. And the wheels have fallen off for the defending champs. New pitcher. Come on. You still got some pitchers on the bench.
Ball outside.
I want to see every pitcher. Oh, why just swing? That run will come in, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Runners on second and third, one out for Irene Fast, who stinks. Wearing the mask of the patriarchy, which is one of my favorite items from Diablo, and what a terrible job she did there. 2 outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafi Slaps.
Follow.
Perhaps he's back to throwing all balls. Gotta like seeing that. Pitch out. He's like, what? Why would you? Why? You just gave up and decided to walk him. You realize you can't throw a strike. Maisie Fowler, got to get a hit here. You can do it, Maisie. The first 2 pitches weren't pitch outs. Am I wrong? Was I just not paying enough attention? Oh, I thought maybe she did it. My eyes lit up, honestly. So we head to the 9th. 5-run lead for the Heaters. I think they got this.
Now batting,
I think Hugs will be coming out. Do they have any pinch hitters left? They do. They got Albert Hines, who's a all-rounder, mediocre guy. Wouldn't mind seeing a comeback, but I don't think it's in the cards. Lovely slider.
Nope. High. Oh, high.
Throws a couple away. Fouls it off. Maisie is a starter, so she's got plenty of stamina and gets the pop out. I don't think they're getting 5 runs. If they did get 5 runs, they still have to pitch. I don't think they can get through their inning without giving up runs.
the second baseman,
Let's see what Kitty Kaufman can do.
Ball high.
I hope they do score 5 runs. I want to see what other pitcher they have to put in. I don't think they got anything.
That's high. Follow.
3-0.
Stay right.
Oh, God. That one's especially creepy.
Stay.
Just the real subtle crotch touch. It's not so much a grab. There's base hit. That's where the rally starts.
now batting, the
Here's Mr. Single. 2 singles, 2 walks. I mean, the 2 walks kind of ruined the sanctity of Mr. Single, but...
Stay. Ball high. Stay.
Generous call there. And he's a whiffer. So far, that hasn't been a problem for him. 2-2. And he gets the strikeout there. Finally comes back to bite him in the ass. And then Platypi are 1 run away from being eliminated, losing their chance to defend the title. And half vampire Bobby Bash just flies out to end the pain.
You're out.
Heater sweep. That baseball's super angry. Players of the game. I wouldn't expect a lot of pitchers on that list, but Rays Rufo, Rafi Slaps, and Frank Batter, who honestly deserved it. He had a donger. So I guess that's it for this video. Take a look at the bracket. 2 series yet to be decided. Us and the Blowfish, and the Buzzards and the Jacks. We'll get to those in the next video. We'll watch both games because it's an elimination game. Why not? But this video is over. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back soon with Game 4 of Blowfish versus Sirloins.